Welcome to this lesson on multiplying a fraction by a whole number. And you're going to learn a few things in this lesson, how to do that, and also how to multiply fractions, and also how to do short division. So when you have 1/2 of 14 centimeters, in maths, of always means times, and that's the only thing it means. So what you can do in the next step is rewrite this as 1/2 times by 14. And what you need to do here is make this into a fraction, and any whole number is itself divided by 1. So you can just write 14 over 1 for any whole number, well, for that whole number. And then the rule with fractions is tops together, bottoms together. So you go 1 times 14 is 14, and then on the bottom 2 times 1 is 2. And then how many 2's in 14? The answer is 7. And so because it was a half of 14 centimeters, the answer is 7 centimeters. Example 2, 2/3 of 6 oranges. First step, rewrite it as 2/3 times by 6 over 1. Again, 6 is equal to itself divided by 1. And then again, tops together, bottoms together. So 2 times 6 is 12. And on the bottom, 3 times 1 is 3. How many 3's in 12? And the answer is 4. So the answer to this one is 4 oranges. Example 3, 3/7 of $14. Again, 3/7 times by 14 over 1, and then tops together, bottoms together. So 3 times 14 is 42, and then on the bottom, 7 times 1 is 7. And then how many 7's in 42? The answer is 6. And because it was $14, the answer is going to be $6. And then this last one, you're going to get a decimal for your answer. So this is where you'll need to do a short division. And the idea with all of these is to not use your calculator so that you learn how to use the steps. And 2/5 of becomes 2/5 times by, and then 22 over 1. And then 2 times 22 is 44 over 5 times 1 is 5. And then for any of the sums where you get a big number divided by some number, if you don't know how to work it out, you can always set it up as a short division. It's always the bottom number on the outside and then the other number on the inside. So how many 5's in 44? How many 5's in 4? There are none, so carry that 4. How many 5's into 44? 9 5's are 45, so that means it's going to be 8 5's would go into 44, and this is where the decimal comes into it. So put a point and then put a 0 here. And so 8 5's are 40, so with 44 there's going to be 4 left over. And then how many 5's in 40? There's 8, and this time there's none left over. And because this is money you're talking about, the answer is going to be 8.80, which is really $8.80. And that's how you do the short division. And another example of the short division in case you're not familiar with it. So if you have something like 5 into 62. So how many 5's in 6? There's 1. There's 1 left over. How many 5's in 12? There's 2 with 2 left over. And if you're doing a decimal, carry that 2 that was left over. Put another decimal point there. How many 5's in 20? There's 4. And if this was money that you were doing, you would have a dollar sign here and put another nought here. Otherwise, you could leave your answer like this. So that's the basic method of multiplying a fraction by a whole number. The exercises or the questions in the exercise are similar to these. The last couple involve doing a short division and getting a decimal for your answer, and the others turn out to be whole numbers. And the key thing you need to do is just make sure you put the right units at the end of the question like I've done here. So whatever you're finding a fraction of, those units or whatever it happens to be need to be in the answer as well. This is part of our free fraction course, which you can get by signing up on our website below, and I'll see you in the next lesson.